Anyway, so we are doing a third in the series of IMT's AI Tales. And it's been interesting so far. The first one, Schoon and I were looking at Arcane Lands, which was, I think, quite interesting, as it started us off looking at what AI could do, and we got into the kind of flavour of the missions, the quests, the loops that you could get us in, and then you and I last week looked at another one.
Forge Saga, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah. So Forge Saga, which looked lovely, and it played nicely, and we got some interesting scenarios to play as well. They weren't just like the kind of high
It's when we
fantasy.
kind of figured out when it finally clicked that we were playing it wrong. I think we kind of managed to get something pretty cool out of it in the end.
Yeah, and then I've since talked to the devs, and they watched our stream, and they came back to say, yeah, look, we are trying to get it to be a little bit more prescriptive and a little bit more more kind of in control, I guess, and trying to be more like a traditional DM, and so that leads us on to today. Now I'm going to press a button here, and I hope, that's good. It's not going to show Twitter immediately. So we are looking at playing this, which is an interesting one. What we're playing is Friends and Fables, and it's billed as an AI RPG dungeon master for D&D 5e. And there's a couple of devs behind this, so hi Will, if you're in chat there, hello. And if anybody's come in from the Fables community, then just to say that this really is a first look. Hey, Katsu Thunder.
Katsu Thunder.
Yeah, excellent. So this is just about as close to a first look as you can get. I have logged in. I have ran a very quick character gen, and then I just to see that it was there, it was working, I could connect. I haven't gone deep into it at all. But Katsu Thunder, welcome. And thank you very much for this. So we are, and I better make sure that I've selected the right box for this. We are in a sponsored stream. Yeah, we have. We do have a little bit of branded content on, because we have been given some free time, because it's an AI generator. All the interactions with AI cost somebody something, right? They're not free. They need energy to run the complex machine learning that they do. I'm by no means knowledgeable in the world of AI, but that much I get, right? They take power, so somebody has to pay for it somewhere. And so thank you very much to the Fables crew for giving us some free time to play and to muck around with that. So, but as I say, this is completely other than that, been given a bit of information about who the team are behind Fables, and we have Katsu Thunder in tonight as well, which is great. So great to see you in, and you can correct us whenever you like. Just jump in. Yeah. Just jump in.
I mean, I'm feeling hopelessly underqualified for this, as in A, no good with Discord, B, don't really know D&D 5e, and I don't know anything about AI. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so there you go. If we can't give it an idiot's test today, then that's going to be, we're going to fail. Let me see if I press this button. Yeah, here we go. Right, this is what happens. That's good. I just wanted to double check that. So we've got chat joining us at the bottom there. Pretty normal day for pirates. It's good. Cheers, pal. Thanks for that. Yeah, right. So, and also, if anybody would like to join in of their own accord, there is a Discord set up just for this, and we'll give you the URL. And if you've got space within your 100 server allotment, you can jump in to have your own little game. You can run your own game along with this. I don't know how much you get for free, so I can't say how long you'll get in the game. But if you do jump in and you like what you see, then you can do that. You can also jump into the Fables Discord as well, and you can play a game there. But we might have a look at this in a bit. 30 free commands should last about that. Okay. So yeah, if you jump to that, thanks Ange. If you jump to that website, then you'll see what's going on there. Now, if you do go to the Fables Discord, you will see other people's games and you can watch them play, which will also give you an idea as to what kind of thing it's capable of. But just from a privacy perspective, just be aware that other people can see what you're typing if you go to one of the free games there. But if you do, and you can invite it into your own server as well, and you can have it access and just run it in your own server. But tonight, Pirate and I are going to have a go at multiplayer, which is something that I don't know about, and I'm going to have a go at trying to create a new game from scratch, basically. So let me jump into this so that you can see. So you have the expert together. This is the site here. So it is very firmly D&D 5e, but within that, I think there's quite a lot of different scenarios. So we can have a look. Let's hit the play now button. I've already added to Discord, so if you were going through that, you would add that, or you can play in their server. So I already have gone through that and I've done that. So I think that's all you need to do to get started if you've got your own Discord server, or if you want to. I think that's it. I think that's all we need to talk about there. So if we jump to Discord, here's one I prepared earlier. Probably. Oh yeah, I know what I need to do. Hang on. Done that. There we go. Right. So if I now jump to Discord and follow you guys, right. So all I've got here is a Discord channel, which you'll recognise, right? And I can go into this, which is new game, and I can click on the create new game button when I'm in Discord. So there we go. Now, what I think happens is that I get this. So this then changes, and yeah, what you're not missing. It just says you're almost ready to play. If I stick a few, there we go. You can see that now. So that's what that does. And then once you're there, create worlds and character then takes us into our browser. So that at that point you're then jumped out into a browser. So if I do this, we see the browser. And now we have some different scenarios. So, Pirate, what grabs your fancy out of that lot? What do you see that looks like it might be?
Well, I'm not seeing the browser link. I've just got a create new game thing going on here.
Oh, okay.
New game chat.
Okay. Well, let me create the game and
you do that.
We can go for that.
I'm going to just be quiet. And
so what we have now, let's have a look at this. Okay, first of all, we've got a couple of fantasy ones: snow-capped mountains, Great Plains. There's a lot of big description about it. We've got a kind of fantasy world locked in eternal twilight. The phosphorescent fungi forests glow with an unearthly light. And there's that. There's some lofty mountains, fertile valleys, and then there's Arcania, which is like, it's quite cool because it's like it looks like a world that is almost like platform, whatever it is, 9 3/4. It's like the world that lives alongside your world, which is quite interesting. But then, right now, just in case you're interested, we've got Maelstrom. Is a vast oceanic world, scattered islands, archipelagos, forming the only solid ground, seemingly boundless expanse of water. Maelstrom's civilization is deeply intertwined with the sea. Naval power determines status and strength. A multitude of factions vying for supremacy over the seas. So that one, I thought, you might be quite interested.
it tickles me fancy.
But just to carry on, just to look at some of these that we have, we've got Deadwood Valley, a world drenched in the harshness of the sun, parched wilderness dotted with ragged mountain ranges. Humanity in Deadwood Valley mirrors the ruggedness of its environment, which sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, but I do like a good Western.
We've got Cybernetic, which is the world between the physical and digital being blurred, dominated by sprawling megacities, which sounds a bit like our episode of Tales of the Infinite. Yeah.
Oh, well, I think it's more Carbon 2185, isn't it? This?
Well, it is, but I mean, just thinking about our episode that we did, we kind of created a world like
we
that.
Did. And when we had
that kind of thing going on. But yeah, I suppose from a D&D perspective, it makes sense. And then we've got Post-Apocalyptic. Section 48 is a world scarred by the ravages of nuclear war. Ancient Rome. Ancient Rome is one. So we could be Asterix and Obelix. That'd be cool. And then we're going through...
I was going to go with Gladiator. You went with Asterix.
It just tells you, I mean, I'm at that stage of life, both on telly, on computer games, and books as well. It's all there. But I'm glad they kept hold of my collection. That's all I'm going to say, because they're proving useful now. Earth 2042, which is Earth being dramatically transformed under alien dominion, which kind of sounds that sounds interesting.
It does.
The arrival of robotic alien overlords caused an initial wave of chaos and destruction, forcing humanity to the brink of extinction. What remains of human civilization is fragmented and hidden, with a major part of the population enslaved by the alien forces, toiling in their massive factories and mines.
Ooh. It sounds cool. However, I've been reliably informed that they already have pre-made characters for fantasy pirate-themed games. Whether that sways you in any way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how in depth the character creation is here, or whether you can just randomly generate a character. Is that something? I'm thinking of time.
Yeah, I was able to. I definitely was able to hit the generate quickly an AI. I got a dwarven warlock for my quick one.
Okay.
Okay, if you choose one of the other themes, you'll have to create your own characters to fit. Okay, well, that's good to know. That is good to know. So why don't we go with Maelstrom? But you up for a bit of daring do upon the seas?
You know what? I'm always up for a bit of daring do on the seas, my friend.
Okay. Maelstrom is a vast oceanic world with scattered islands and archipelagos forming the only solid ground in this seemingly boundless expanse of water. Turquoise waves capped with white froth play with the winds under a clear blue sky that stretches to infinity. Oh, we'll get Kevin Costner along soon. It'll be brilliant. Okay, so here's the character sheet. Now I can either select a pre-made, which obviously saves time, or I can complete with AI. So if I select a pre-made, then I've got all these to play with, which look cool.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So that's kind of smart. You got all the things there, and then if I just press the AI button, then I get a whole new character generated by whatever system it is, and it all gets filled in. So what is this?
We'll also create a character for you,
and all we have to do, we might have to select some spells, and we might have to select some competencies in terms of our skills.
Okay.
So I'll go with the first one that's rolled. I am a female elf fighter called Jabria. And I've also got my personality traits in there, and I've got a backstory, which is awesome. So it's done that, although it has over-characterized. It says it's got minus 86 characters left. And I've got stats, so I could re-roll them, I guess, if I wanted to. So that's okay. That's a good roll, though. 15 strength, 15 dex, 14 con. That'll do for a starting character. Right, so if I... backstory. Let's just take out 86 characters. So the AI has generated more characters than is allowed in the backstory. That's something. Okay, now
Nine.
Now I've collected
That's
this.
writers for you, always overwriting stuff.
If I invite you as a player, I think what I do here to get you into it is that I send you a link in Discord. So I guess I'll send you a DM with the link in it. Let's see what that pastes. And now I've sent you that. If you click on that, I think then you get invited to that game.
Opens the browser. Login
There we go.
So I guess I'll log in with my Discord account. Let's authorize that. There we go. And I see that page, and I can create a character now. Now, if I'm going to just select a pre-made just because.
Yeah.
You know what? This guy, he's got cool hair. Let's go for him. Charles Kidd. Scrawny and raggedy human. Yeah, that's me. Oh.
Okay.
Is that not a pirate character?
That's for me, I think. That's suggesting.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great choice. Okay, yeah, I'm going with Charles Kidd. That's me. Yeah,
Recommend you have a character that is more pirate themed. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? This guy's got better stats than yours as well, man. Well,
I'm not having that. Can I go back then? Can I select a pre-made? So you're Charles Kidd, are you?
Well, he was there. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Alabaster Black.
Yeah. I mean, he was my second choice. Well.
Okay. There we go. How about that?
He's got a nice beard.
There we go, and I've already filled in there, so I'll save that character now. Right, so I'm not seeing you appear there, but if I am reliably informed.
I've got a save character probably.
Yeah, you save your character, and then whether it appears on this, I don't know. But let me then go to settings.
Yeah. And I can ask.
Enable combat. Okay.
Can you see me now?
I cannot.
I see you.
Somewhere, I've been told that I have to share my commands with you, and I'm not seeing the point that I do that. So we can always restart if we need to. I'm not seeing anything.
Give it a refresh.
Oh yeah, okay. Give it a refresh. Yeah. Right, I'm hitting F5 as we speak. There we go. Look at that.
And as if by magic.
Okay, so I don't see a setting here to share my commands with you. I didn't see it back then, so I'm assuming that it's somewhere still to come. So let me just start the game. Is your whole party here? Yes. Start game. Okay, for best results, etc., etc. So it's loading it up. It's getting it started.
Okay. I don't know if anybody heard that. That was Angela sneezing. Bless you, Ange.
What's some old pirate's Discord username? I'll set his account up first.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. Let's have a look. We'll jump into Discord. Some old pirate is. I have to turn off streamer mode to get it. I can view your profile. No, I can't. Copy user ID. There we go. I've copied user ID for some old pirate.
Okay.
And I will post it in Twitch chat. Because that's totally fine. That wouldn't be anything. Oh no, that's your full user number. Let me send. I'll whisper you.
Okay.
Cats of Thunder. Oops. Oh no, I can't because it's blocked. Okay. How will I get this to Cats of Thunder? What's your username? I've only got your user ID.
Oh, Ange has sent it apparently.
All right,
because
thanks.
she's efficient. Thanks, Ange.
Thanks. User ID is fine too. Okay, well in that case it doesn't matter then, because your user ID isn't like totally personal or anything.
Okay.
There we go. That's that.
That's incredibly memorable.
That's oh, the secret. That's your true name. That is.
That's
Anybody
me.
who knows that,
Yeah.
They'll be able to command you now to do their bidding just by knowing that line and number.
It's that special magic. If you know my real name, yeah.
Okay.
You got power over me.
Right. So now we go back to Discord. And I press the Discord button here. Ding, there we go. All right. Now,
Maelstrom. There we go.
How do I know if you're in this game or not?
I can see the in the Croy VR Maelstrom thing in Friends and Fables. I can see the description of the game here now. So I'm assuming.
Great. Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Franz is our DM, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. We've got a lot of text. Are we going to read this all out? Do you want? Will we take turns?
All of what? The journey begins.
Yeah, go on.
Am I going first? Am I?
Give us a story. Give us a story, pirate.
Here we go. As the players gather in the bustling port town of Coralhaven, a salty sea breeze fills the air, carrying with it the sounds of creaking ships and lively chatter. Alabaster Black, having docked his ship for repairs, finds himself in the midst of the town's shipyard, surrounded by shipwrights and sailors going about their work. Charles Kidd, drawn to the commotion, spots Alabaster and approaches him, recognizing a fellow seafarer. As they exchange pleasantries, a sudden commotion erupts nearby. A group of rowdy pirates, clearly intoxicated, stumble out of a nearby tavern, causing a ruckus. Town guards, led by Captain Amelia Stormrider, a stern and no-nonsense woman, rush to intervene in attempting to restore order.
Okay.
Mm.
I am going to move your camera ever so slightly. I'm going to do a slight scene adjustment, purely on account of me not quite knowing what we were going to be faced with, and it looks very much like we are going to be all on the left-hand side of this. So let me just stick you up there. Look at that. We can edit that in post.
As if by magic. I like that. It makes me seem taller.
Okay. Excellent. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do, how's this work then? Talk and roll are the most important. Let me say talk. So I talk as character, and I say, well then, kid, looks like some of the locals are keen to see us off. I guess if we were playing without microphones and cameras, then it would make more sense to talk to each other, right?
Maybe.
Okay. What's this do?
Okay.
Green circle.
After talking, react with green circle to let friends know you're ready to continue. So do you have to click on the green circle? Do we both have to? There we go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
As the rowdy pirates continue to cause disturbance, Captain Amelia Stormrider approaches Alabaster and Charles, her gaze fixed on the troublemakers. "You two there," she calls out, her voice firm and commanding. "If you're looking for some excitement, I could use a hand in dealing with these troublemakers. What do you say?"
Well, I mean, in the interests of keeping the story going, we have to accept this quest, do we not?
I think we do.
Aye.
Okay, it's added to our quest.
Now, if you accept the quest, it accepts it for the whole party, I guess, right? Rather than all having to accept it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's moved on. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Excellent. Yep. Quest accepted.
Okay. Captain Amelia Stormrider nods approvingly as you accept her request for assistance. Good, she says, her voice filled with determination. These pirates have been causing trouble for far too long. I need you to put an end to their antics and bring them to justice. Round them up and bring them to the Coral Haven jail. As for the reward, I can offer you 500 gold pieces and the gratitude of the town. Are you ready to take on this task? We have accepted this task.
We have. Reward 500 gold pieces. Woohoo. Let's go.
Ooh. Okay.
Right then. Well, let's just remind ourselves of the scene. And we have got surrounded by shipwrights, and so we could use the gold that we reward to help.
Oh, we're going to subcontract.
Subcontract, yeah. We could do that. Or we could just take them on ourselves.
Oh,
I have no idea.
Now, do you think that Alabaster has any crewmates nearby that we can call on for assistance?
That sounds good. So I'll talk in character. I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's what we do, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it tick? Talk. As character. Say, all hands. Pick your weapon. We're going to bash the heads of these we have to be quite
Scallywags.
specific. We have to be quite.
Oh, do we have to actually say these?
I think we do. Yeah,
Rowdy
we have to
pirate.
Yeah.
Is that what they're describing them as?
Those rowdy pirates need brought to heel. Move it. I wonder if I get to roll. I am ready.
I am ready.
As the players gear up and prepare for action, Captain Amelia Stormrider watches with a mix of admiration. Alabaster, she says, her voice steady, but let's not resort to violence just yet. We want to bring these pirates to justice, not create more chaos. We need a plan to capture them without causing unnecessary harm. Are you ready to strategize and take on this task with a level head? Oh, wow. Get in.
Okay.
Get in.
Oh, no, that means we've got to think. We've got to think our way out of this. We're no good at that.
We can club them. We could just knock them out, right? We just
press gang them.
Press gang them, a lot of them.
Yeah, let's Shanghai these fellas. Ooh.
Right, go on then. You stick something in this.
Okay. So it's slash talk. Is it? Oh, I can't spell.
Oh, nice. Can't stand there saying we can have conversations with each other.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I suppose we're kind of preempting it a bit by chatting over Discord, but that still doesn't mean we can't type it. Well, this is looking good, isn't it? Interesting.
Okay, yeah. So Charles Kidd says, perhaps we could Shanghai. Actually, wouldn't say that, would we? Press gang would be better. Shanghai is very specific. You press gang these lads and use them as crew. Now, if I say that, do I have to specify I'm talking to Alabaster or something? How does that work?
Go for it and just see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. I am also ready.
Captain Amelia Stormrider listens to Charles's suggestion and raises an eyebrow. Press ganging, huh? That's an interesting idea, she says, considering the possibility. But let's try and avoid further trouble. We don't want to create any more enemies. We need to capture them peacefully, if possible. Any other ideas on how we can apprehend these rowdy pirates without resorting to violence?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So, if Charles now says, talk...
Hey, look at my character sheet.
You be captain. Oh, Captain Alabaster. Can you order to quiet down?
I do have intimidation, so I could do that. I might get a roll on that. Okay, that's good news. Okay.
Yeah, she seems to be going along with this.
She's
Captain
going on.
Amelia Stormrider turns her attention to Alabaster, considering Charles's suggestion. Alabaster, as the captain, you have authority over your crew. Perhaps you can use your leadership skills to order the rowdy pirates to quiet down, she suggests. It's worth a try, but be prepared for resistance. Remember, our goal is to capture them peacefully. What do you want to do?
Can I talk to the NPCs?
You see, yeah, I was just wondering if there was a way. Like, if I was talking to you, it seems to recognise the fact that I was talking to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, is there an option
Which
that I
is
have
cool.
to talk to? I've got character. Maybe I can just say. Wait, I don't need to talk straight away. No, I know what to do. Okay, so first of all, if we have to go over, walk over to the group of rowdy pirates. Can we just do that? No.
See.
You need to actually give it a command.
Oh, okay.
What do we do if we don't just want to talk?
Is it /commands to give you a list of commands? Is that what you've done there? Did I read that or am I making that up?
You should send that as talk. Okay. Talk.
Okay.
In character. Oh, okay. I see.
I was talking to
I
friends. To friends, yeah.
Got you. Walk over.
Alabaster walks over to.
I walk over to the group of rowdy pirates. Okay, cool. Let's see what it does. Ready. Then I'm going to roll intimidation.
Yeah.
As Alabaster Black, you approach the group of rowdy pirates who are engaged in loud and boisterous behaviour. They're ruffians. They turn their attention to you as you approach, eyeing you with a mix of curiosity and defiance. The leader of the group, a burly pirate with scarred face, steps forward, crosses his arms, clearly unimpressed by your presence. "What do you want, Captain?" he sneers, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "Oh, what do you want,
Ooh.
Captain?" The rest of the pirates watch you closely, waiting to see how you will respond. What do you do? Now, can I say something and roll at the same time? So if I talk, if I roll, can I roll a skill check first?
I'm going to make.
If I roll a skill
have...
check. What's that?
I say Charles shouts, "Make an example of him, Alabaster."
Excellent. Okay. Okay, friends will tell you to roll after. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so I say, what do I do? Okay, so I'm gonna
Talk to friends, I guess. Again,
I'm gonna say,
I
talk to friends and say, I intimidate the pirates by telling them this town doesn't need more trouble And if you keep going, you'll have the entire town guard and my crew to deal with. There we go. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Alabaster, you step forward and address the rowdy pirates with a firm and intimidating tone. You warn them that Coral Haven doesn't need any more trouble, and if they continue causing a disturbance, they will have to face the entire town guard and your crew. The pirates exchange glances, some looking slightly uneasy, while others maintain their defiant expressions. The leader of the pirates narrows his eyes at you, sizing you up. "Is that a threat, Captain?" he challenges, his voice laced with aggression. The tension in the air is palpable. What do you do next?
I get to roll now, surely. I get to roll a skill check.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll intimidation. Let's go. Can I just press return now then? Do we get 3D dice rolling across the screen? No, it's Discord. What am I talking about?
No.
Let's go.
Oh, you're on a 17.
Yes, success. The effect of your successful intimidation check is that the rowdy pirates are visibly taken aback by your words and the confidence with which you deliver them. Some of them shift uncomfortably, while others exchange nervous glances. The leader of the pirates, who was initially challenging you, seems to hesitate for a moment before finally lowering his gaze and stepping back slightly. The tension in the air eases slightly, but it's clear that the situation is still delicate. What do you do next, Alabaster? Yes. What does Kid say?
So we've tried the intimidation and they've kind of backed down. Now do we try to befriend them in some way?
Okay.
We'll talk.
I think I can see your character as well.
Should go back inside and have another drink. Maybe some cards. Have the drink. Maybe a few games of chance. I should have said that. Did I have to say that I was saying that to them?
Okay, ready up. Bing, there we go. Be interesting to see what the AI does in terms of pick that up.
As Charles suggests going back inside and enjoying some drinks and games of chance, you notice that some of the rowdy pirates seem to relax a bit at the idea. They exchange glances and start to disperse, some heading back towards the tavern. The leader of the pirates, still maintaining a defiant expression, grumbles something under his breath before turning away and following his crew. It seems like your intimidation has had an effect, but the situation is not fully resolved yet. What do you do next, Alabaster and Charles?
Follow them to the bar.
I think so.
Okay, so we both do. How do we both do something? Do we both type at the same time?
Or
so if we talk
can you say we both follow?
To France, yeah, we both
maybe
follow the pirate and their crew and the crew to the tavern. It'd be nice to have an already up, so in case somebody had to nip to the loo or something, and you trusted the players that you were with, that would be an option. As Alabaster and Charles follow the rowdy pirates back into the tavern, you notice that the atmosphere inside is tense. Run theme in the town. The other patrons eye the pirates warily, clearly aware of their disruptive behaviour. The rowdy pirates, now somewhat subdued after your intimidation, find a table in a corner and sit down, casting occasional glances in your direction. The leader of the pirates, still maintaining a defiant expression, orders a round of drinks for his crew. What do you do, Alabaster and Charles? We gotta buy them a drink, right? We gotta buy them a drink.
Do we buy them a drink? Or you just try and talk to them and try and calm the city? I don't know. I don't know. If ever a situation like this has ever been made better by just having more drink. I don't know. I mean, I'm no expert at social interaction, but
okay. So I'm gonna.
I mean, you buy them a drink. You go and buy them. Yeah,
I'll buy them
a drink.
Yeah. I say to the barkeep, I'll get those, and one for me and my good friend. And then we sit down with the pirates at their table. I'm going to have a good conversation with them and ask them what their troubles are.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking maybe ask them what ship they came in on.
Yeah, go on then, that's cool.
Talk. Is that talking as character again? No, talk to friends and say, I ask the rowdy pirate. I can't spell pirates. What ship they sailed in on? That'll work.
So if I click the fast forward, apparently that means that it means now you can just trigger it. So let's give that a shot and see how that works. But yeah,
what do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean
well,
by that?
I think it means it's just one person then trigger. So if I select the fast forward, it means that when you
you don't have to make a okay, right. The leader of the pirates narrows his eyes at Charles' question and takes another sip of his drink before answering. Why do you want to know? He grumbles, his voice laced with suspicion. What's it to you? The other pirates at the table shift uncomfortably, their eyes darting between you and their leader. What do you do or say, Alabaster and Charles?
Go on then. You take this.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, just being friendly.
We could be looking to form our own pirate crew and build an army.
Be looking for some new hands. New hands. Is it gonna? Oh, well, we'll get sailors. Let's just wait. Hands. Just being friendly, we may be looking for some new hands.
Okay, so that doesn't do exactly what. Yeah, it doesn't seem to automatically push it forward in the next one. Okay, maybe not quite getting that. The leader of the pirates raises an eyebrow at Charles's response, his suspicion still evident. New hands, huh? He says, his tone skeptical. Well, we ain't looking for any new recruits at the moment. We've got our crew, and we're not interested in expanding. The other pirates at the table nod in agreement, their unease apparent. What do you do or say, Alabaster and Charles?
Yeah. See, I was doing that and I just realised how bad my charisma was. So perhaps this is attack that I want to.
Yeah, I can't see your character sheet.
No?
Oh, okay. I did misunderstand that. So normally for Franz, you both need to hit ready. Right. But if one of you hits the forward, so then it goes anyway. Got you. So that's like a I'm not waiting for anybody button. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
What is my charisma? I can't see your character sheet, which would be kind of cool if I could. My charisma is 14, so I mean that's not awful.
That's a lot better than mine.
Oh, you chose a low charismatic.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, what?
That's completely
Okay. Okay. I am gonna say. As character, I've heard there's an island nearby. It's a fable. It only appears once every 6 years at the 5th full moon, which is in 7 days. I have a map. I need help. If you join us with your ship and your crew, we'll give you half the loot. Let's see. Oh, what does that do? Run character.
The leader of the pirates raises an eyebrow at Alabaster's proposition, his suspicion deepening. An island that appears once every 6 years, huh? He scoffs. Sounds like a load of nonsense to me. And even if it were true, why would we trust you to split the loot evenly? The other pirates at the table exchange glances, clearly unsure of what to make of the offer. What do you do or say, Alabaster and Charles?
I roll deception.
Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. The effect of Alabaster's deception check is that the leader of the pirates seems to consider his words for a moment, his suspicion waning slightly. He leans back in his chair and takes a long sip from his tankard, contemplating the offer. The other pirates at the table also seem to relax a bit, their unease fading. What do you do or say, Alabaster and Charles?
It's true. I have the papers. You want to see it? Meet me at my ship in an hour and no more nonsense. I won't say that yet.
Your turn.
Okay, the leader of the pirates narrows his eyes at Alabaster's words, clearly intrigued by the mention of a scroll. All right, Black, we'll meet you at your ship in an hour, he says, his tone still cautious. The other pirates nod in agreement, their curiosity piqued. What do you do or say, Alabaster and Charles? We could just say, any more nonsense from you, you're not getting in. Now that they've been bought, like now they've got their. If we hear any more noise from you, do you think bargain with them?
I mean, they've already agreed.
Yeah.
So, do we leave them here and hope they don't start more trouble?
Well, that's cool. Look, I just called up the characters.
Oh, you just got my sheet.
Yeah. So that's mine, yeah. I'm ruthlessly pragmatic, okay? Values power and wealth above all. Nice. A scrawny and raggedy human. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you've got a negative modifier on your charisma. What?
Yeah.
You've broken from type, man. What this AI's done to you? It's broken you. Excellent.
So, can I? I'm going to talk to Fran. I wait until the rowdy part out of earshot, and then ask Alabasta if he really has a map. This mysterious island.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alabasta, Charles asks you if you really have a map of this mysterious island. What do you say?
Thought as character. No. How good are your art skills?
You turn to Charles and respond, no, how good are your art skills? Charles, Alabasta seems to be suggesting you create a map of the mysterious island. Oh. Yeah, I think... I mean, what ability would that come under on Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition? Because I can guarantee that Charles doesn't have it.
I mean, deception. Control deception. See what happens to create that. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, performance maybe, but deception probably.
No.
It's like nah.
Deception.
I think we could see if the AI will be bought by the option of rolling something that you're proficient in.
So I'll say talk. Now as character, and says not too good, friend, but I'm game if you are. Hey.
Alabaster, Charles responds, not too good, friend, but I'm game with you. Alabaster, you hear Charles's response and sees willingness to help despite his limited art skills. What do you say? Or response?
You guys can just respond directly to each other before triggering friends.
Let's get back.
So you can...
Oh, wait. How do we do that? Talk.
Yeah, is that... Do you just have
say?
To talk before
Talk, say.
Right?
All right. Let's get back to the ship and pick up.
Oh, we just don't ready up. Ah, got you.
Okay. And see what we can come up with. Oh, talk say doesn't like that. Nope. Oh, no. I should have copied that. So if I just write...
Yeah, we could just act out a conversation.
So what, do we just write it in chat then without a command? Is that what? Bit confused at this point. If I just say typey type.
I guess if we use a command, then we're going to get friends responding, aren't we?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whereas
Let's
if we
get back to the ship. I've got some supplies there that we can use. Oh, okay. Right, I'm definitely... So there doesn't matter, you have to do something, but we can't do talk as character.
Right, but if we don't ready up here, we would just...
So you then type something in return. Yeah. It's maybe not the best time to try that because it's kind of like, well, okay, we've got something to do now. Let's.
Yeah. Let's get back to the ship
without any more trouble. But we'll try it as a test, I guess, just to see it working. This is okay. Yeah. So if you just do say now in character, then that should then just add in a pile of test with our dynamic.
So is that actually... if I just talk as character, right?
Yeah.
Or do I just talk? Can I just click in say and just... Very well. Lead the way. Do we have to specify a mode? Or talk as character?
So the ready now moves on to the bottom of that. So then, okay, so if I then say, so if I now say to talk to Franz and say, we go to the ship and begin the preparation of the map. We use the supplies in the ship to create a map that leads to the middle of the sea. Let's see if that... So now if we ready up on this one, then it'll take that previous chat into account and that.
Oh, we completed the quest. Oh, no. As the players make their way back to the ship, Alabaster takes the lead, guiding Charles through the bustling port town of Coral Haven. The two of you arrive at the ship and begin gathering the necessary supplies to create a map. Alabaster, you search through your belongings and find parchment, ink, and a quill. Charles, you offer your limited art skills to assist in drawing the map. Together, you work diligently, carefully crafting a map that leads to the mysterious island that emerges every 6 years. The map begins to take shape, with intricate details of the surrounding sea and landmarks. As you continue working, the anticipation builds, knowing that this map could lead you to untold treasures and adventures. Except we've just made it up. We know it's not going to lead anywhere. But that's beside the point.
So we can complete the quest here, can we?
So when we complete the quest, is that the Rowdy Pirates quest? Yeah, dealing with the Rowdy Pirates. We've completed that by calming them down. Is that how it's working?
And getting them off, getting them away. So if out of interest, let's see what happens when I click the complete quest button. Hey boys from Buckley, look how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Good weekend to you. Yes. Sometimes we get this wrong. You can hit continue. Okay, so maybe we shouldn't just cheese it and press it. We should probably see it through to the logical kind of
continue the quest.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. All right. So, how do we passage time? Do we just say to?
You just say to friends, we wait until the pirates arrive. I suppose, or we wait now until the pirates arrive.
Wait until the pirates arrive. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see if it'll... Because this is where the other systems that we've used kind of struggled a bit, didn't it? It kind of... We were like, well, let's just get time on and let's see what it suggests. So let's see what happens when we ready up on this.
Yeah. I mean, this is already kind of... it's kind of beaten those in terms of creating this story that the others... we tended to get stuck in loops or stuff that didn't make sense. And this seems to have avoided that so far, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're waiting for me, aren't you? There we go.
As you finish crafting the map, you both sit back and admire your handiwork. The map is detailed and accurate, showing the path to the fabled island that emerges every 6 years. Just as you finish, you hear footsteps approaching the ship. The ink's not even dry.
Quick, put all the paints away, quick. Yeah, we really didn't give ourselves enough time, did we?
It's brilliant. I like it though. It's created tension. It's created some real tension. Yeah, the rowdy pirates you encountered earlier have arrived. They look curious and eager to see what you have to offer. What do you do or say? Okay, so we just say like talk as character. Welcome to the good ship. To the good ship.
Lollipop. No, ennui.
To the good ship. Did we give our ship her name?
We haven't. You get to name it as the captain.
Oh God. Chill of 100 games. That's totally random. If I click the forward button, it should ignore that you haven't clicked it. That's cool. So I can do that, and it just ignores the fact that you're not there. So that means if anybody was missing, you could just click the forward button, and it would just...
As the rowdy pirates approach the ship, you see their eyes light up with anticipation. The leader of the pirates, a burly man with a scar across his cheek, steps forward and addresses you. So you got something to show us, eh? He says, his voice laced with skepticism. Let's see this scroll and map of yours. And remember, if this is some kind of trick, you'll regret it. The other pirates stand behind him, eyeing you cautiously. What do you do or say? I'm not a talker, am I? So I'm going to let you do that. I'm not going to try and deceive them.
Talk as character. I try to deceive them. You underestimate this power of the location we have knowledge of. It's real. We get there. We land on the island. We take it. for our own. And then it disappears. No evidence of anything. And all the loot we can carry in our holds. There we go. Let's see. I might get. Will it roll? I'm quite keen to see if it'll force a roll.
Okay.
You know, like will it sort of
Like where you said deceive? Would it read that?
I hope. Hopefully, it'll understand.
I use deception to.
Alabaster. As you constantly speak to pirates, emphasizing the potential rewards and the mysterious nature of the island, you can see a flicker of interest in the leader's eyes. The other pirates seem intrigued as well, their skepticism momentarily replaced by curiosity. The leader leans in closer, studying your face. "All right, Black," he says, his voice gruff. "You've piqued my interest. Show us the scroll and map, and we'll consider joining you on this venture." The other pirates nod in agreement. What do you do or say? Okay. Go on and show them the map then. I'll roll.
Okay.
You show them the map. I'll do the deception skill check. See. Or you pass me the map and I'll pass it to them or something like that.
Hand Alabaster the map.
Maybe I'll get advantage because you're helping me, right?
With a shrug. Ooh.
So we don't ready up for that one, and then I do this.
Right, so it didn't take the advantage thing into account by the looks of it. But,
it didn't.
Or maybe it was pretty, it may be, yeah, it was not suitable. Yeah. I'm more of a detriment, I think. As Alabaster hands the map to the leader of the pirates, he can see a mix of curiosity and caution in the pirate's eyes. The leader takes a moment to examine the map, tracing his finger across the intricate lines and markings. After a tense silence, a smile slowly spreads across his scarred face. Well, he says, his voice filled with a newfound excitement. "This looks promising. We might just have ourselves a deal." The other pirates murmur in agreement, their skepticism replaced by anticipation. It seems that Alabaster's deception has successfully convinced them of the authenticity of the map. What do you do or say? That was pretty cool, man.
So,
Well, I mean, that's the map of the island, but
we could
didn't
say
tell them how to get it.
we could say you take the map. We've got it stored up here, and then they'll double cross us, thinking they're going to get away early, and then they'll disappear, and we've solved the problem.
Yeah.
All right then. So I'll say I'll talk in character. Oh,
Yeah. As
character, and say you keep the map. We have it stored up here. As I speak, I tap my head. So to get advantage or disadvantage, you need to enter it with a with option.
With option, yeah.
Is that like an extra pop-up that appears, or is that something that we write in square brackets? I think it's probably... Yeah. The leader of the pirate nods, understanding your gesture. "Smart move, Black," he says, a hint of admiration in his voice. "Keep it safe. We'll meet you at your ship in an hour to discuss the details." Okay, so we're already at the ship.
Yeah.
The other pirates at the table show signs of excitement, eager to embark on this adventure. So it looks like it's kind of
we've seen this with AI, haven't we, before?
Yeah, it hallucinates itself back.
Sometimes, gets a bit confused about the location, but that's.
So I think I can edit. How do I edit the message? There's a thing that apparently I can do that means I can edit the message, but I don't remember how it is. Catchy Thunder. How right click under apps. Right click. Oh, great! Look at this. This form will be submitted to Franz.
So, what you could say, we sail at dawn. How about that? He could say, instead of meet you in an hour, we sail at dawn.
Let me just. There we go.
And take out the keep it safe as well, because that doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
We've given. You've written down instead of dawn.
Oh, sorry.
Doesn't make any difference.
We'll sail it down.
Don't want to confuse it. Don't want to confuse it anymore.
The pirates on the ship, eager to embark on their new adventure. So how does that work then? If I
submit that, I guess it changes. Yeah, it's just changed the message above. Yeah, so it's
right.
That's cool.
Okay. So I guess we show the pirates off our ship.
Yeah.
To France. We show the pirates off our ship, telling them that we'll be right behind them. And that we have a few more supplies and crew to get on board. Okay, now. Okay.
The pirates nod in understanding as you inform them that you'll be joining them shortly. They begin to make their way off the ship, eager to prepare for the upcoming journey. As they leave, you can see the excitement and anticipation in their eyes. What do you do next? We go to the tavern and we drink ourselves silly in celebration of our clever ruse.
To finish the quest, be kind of specific with Franz. Mention that you're going back to the camp. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Also, we're not going off. Okay, yeah, you do that then.
Yeah. So I'll talk mode to Franz. Say we go to find the captain, and say that
Storm Rider, is it?
And tell her we've solved the problem. The pirates will be leaving at dawn.
You make your way back to Captain Amelia Stormrider to inform her of your success in dealing with the rowdy pirates. She looks relieved as you approach her, and you can see the gratitude in her eyes. Well done, Alabaster and Charles, she says with a smile. I knew I could count on you. The town will be much safer now. She hands you a pouch containing 500 gold pieces as a reward for your efforts. Thank you for your service. If you ever need anything in Coral Haven, don't hesitate to ask. There you go.
Yes. Huzzah. Okay.
So we
have completed the quest.
Yeah.
Hey, we've leveled.
Congratulations. Yeah.
You've leveled.
Level 4.
I haven't leveled, but you have. Interesting.
Did I have more XP than you? Is that the deal?
Yeah,
Somehow?
maybe. Or maybe
Did
I'm
I-
already higher level, or I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
maybe.
How do we know? Oh, we can do the
The
thing.
character thing. Yeah.
Help. What does help do? Help brings all the character. Here we go. Rest, quest, restart, game info. Okay, yeah, game info. All characters. You're level 4 and I'm level 6. So yeah, so you're catching up. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, do you get then on your level 4, given it's 5e, do you get to do anything beyond just like as a ranger? What do you? I don't think rangers get a whole lot at level 4 from memory.
Probably not.
But yeah, maybe level 5 is a bit more interesting. So I'm just curious to see if your character sheet on your website page has changed at all. How would we see
That's
that?
a very good question.
Oh, they don't have. Okay, there's no feats, so it would only be. But there would, yeah, there's class. Like I could
it
get my
says
player.
on level 3. Extra spell slots. No. So if I click the little dice icon next above my stat, does that roll the XP and stuff like that? Is how that works?
Or it might. I don't know.
Or
It might
do you
regen your
re-roll
whole
the stats?
character. Yeah.
That will reroll your stats entirely. Yeah. Okay. So that's
okay.
not a good thing.
Definitely not.
So is it a little bit more manual in regards to how you level up?
So level 4, your proficiency bonus is still +2, but you get so when you say so features haven't been added yet. So your features would be you get an ability score improvement, and then you get the same number of spells. So yeah. So if feats is features, but feats are specific because you don't get feats, and at that point you could get feats if you didn't take the ability score improvement. But if you get the ability score improvement, can you still apply that? Because that's when you're leveling up. That's quite useful to have.
Yes, it's more manual for now. Right. Okay. That'll make. Yeah. Gotcha.
So you could add
Good.
2 points to any of your scores, I guess, at that point, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, Ranger. So, deck.
And just as we're doing that, as we're sorting out our level character, here's a picture of some monkeys, an infinite number of them potentially, playing some games with dice. There we go. How about that?
Cool.
We are Infinite Monkey Tales. We tell tales, we play games, and we may or may not be monkeys.
Yeah. Look at this.
Well, that looks like an Alien Isolation inspired one, all that green and
Yeah.
not. There we go. Look at that.
And-
Somebody's about
yeah, you're suffering some kind of post-traumatic stress disorder. Is that what's going on here?
I think
Alien
it's
isolation thing.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? Okay.
Okay.
So,
So I increase my dex. I'd probably get spells and that to learn, but I can't be bothered. So
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm just gonna take my +2 to my dex and save that as level 4.
All right. So let's have a wee breather there. Since we've been through a quest and kind of ruminate a little bit. That's all right, isn't it?
That was pretty damn good, to be honest. I think certainly the strongest out of all the AI offerings that we've played so far, by a country mile probably. Yeah, that's really impressive, Castle Thunder. It's really, really cool.
It has the awareness of the situation just about mostly. It had one slip, but you know, we can edit it, which is nice.
Edit that very, very easily as well, which was cool.
The context is spot on. So like we really felt like we were in a pirate cove or a town beset by pirates, and the use of the story and the pacing was good, and it definitely felt like there was a DM there as opposed to some AI that was wanting to be like led, prompted. It felt like it wasn't taking any of our nonsense, at least not all of it.
Well, yeah, only the
like
cool
a good
bit.
DM, like a good DM would. A good DM, obviously, is it's permissive to the point within the game to make sure the story is told, but then still with an eye on the mind and there was a little bit.
Carry on. No, carry on.
No, there was a little bit of awareness of it being an AI, having had the experiences that we have over the past while. There was a little bit of that, wasn't there? There was a little bit of that. So you think
that maybe it's we've gotten a little bit more experience with the of dealing with an AI as a games master. So your idea with the treasure map, for example, would have been perhaps a kind of a form of you leading the story a little bit in a way that you wanted it to go. As we kind of struggled a little bit last time, didn't we, when we were playing Forge Saga? We were expecting more of a DM to kind of take charge and come back with stuff. Yeah,
and then that happened there because we had that talk, didn't we? Had the discussion. There was lots of lines of speech in there, and the NPCs did feel like they were solid. There was a bit of repetition still. Like that's the one thing that AI tends to.
But I didn't notice it as much there as I had on the previous.
Yeah.
What I thought was quite interesting is that I don't know how randomly generated it was, but it wasn't expected. It was against us fighting right from the start as well, which I thought was interesting. It wanted us to find a different way. Now I don't know if that was a deliberate choice by the developers or something. They've put that kind of thing in there somehow. I don't know how AI works, but. I thought that was quite an interesting little, because we went straight in to go and start a fight, and this was like, no, you're not doing that.
So murder hobo is not allowed.
No, it's totally random. I mean that was pretty cool. I was quite surprised. That took me back. Or our back.
Yeah, and it did it in a very sensitive, aware manner.
Yeah.
It didn't just say, like in the old days, if you try and type, if you were playing The Hobbit and you asked to pick up the key from the bottom of the well, it would say, I don't know how to do that, sorry. And then that would be, and you can go north, and it would be like that. Whereas this, obviously AI's improved so much, but even still, being able to do it in a way that actually still leads the story and actually adds to the narrative at the same time seemed to be quite powerful.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah, it was great. That was really good.
So, in terms of this, now we're going to take a short break, but if anybody watching would like to jump in, maybe we could. Do you want to try another one? But maybe somebody from chat could join us as well, and then so we won't get to hear them or speak with them. We'll just see how it plays out when you're just doing it on text. Is that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just jump into the Discord and chat through Discord. Yeah.
And so like just basically do it as if you are just like doing it purely, because then we won't know what they're going to do, so they could like totally throw curveballs that we would have to react to, which could add a different layer into it. We can add, as far as I understand, we can't bring in new characters in part way, so we would have to start another one.
Yeah, if we had somebody else, is there going to be an issue with the commands thing? That's the other thing I wonder.
Oh yeah, okay.
We got to be So maybe.
That's a good point. Well, they'll get 30 commands, so that could be interesting.
I mean, we probably didn't use that, right?
No, I don't think we used that many between us, did we? No, it wasn't that many. So does anybody want to? Anybody in chat? We'll take a quick break, and we haven't run any adverts, so Damn it.
No. Yeah.
We can do that.
I got told off.
Yeah. We should. Yeah, we need to set that. Yeah, we get too into the game, and then that's a good thing. Does anybody in chat want to take a seat at the next table for a wee bit? Got any volunteers? Does anybody want to join us? Somebody who hasn't. Is anybody still there?
Yeah.
Would anybody like to take a seat at the table with a character on their next adventures?
Anyone.
Yeah. Can we roll intimidation or persuasion?
No, apparently I have a charisma of 9, so I can't
Yeah, that's okay.
do either of those things.
Your next character, though. We'd have to start fresh. Let's jump in. You actually got to run. Yeah.
No, thanks for stopping by anyway. Yeah, really appreciate it. It was great fun. It was really good.
It's you, but it's you and the rules. You don't need... When's that ever stopped us, Ange? When's that ever stopped us? But you're in the same room, so you can shout. You can shout at Pirate. So
that's true.
Nobody else. Okay, that's fine. But Katsu Thunder, thank you very much for coming in and giving us some helpful prompts there about things.
That was
well. Look, what do you want to do?
Very impressive.
What do you want to do? Shall we push on, or shall we call it there? Haven't seen it. What do you feel like, Pirate?
I'm easy either way, to be honest. What would you like to do, Croy?
I am absolutely exhausted, so I think a good thing
Should
to
we
do.
end the stream here?
We could end. We've done it.
Yeah.
We've I think done AI Tales a justice, and we have, I think, a favourite. But that's not to say that the others that we've looked at won't also continue to develop and work on their offerings. It is clearly something that is going to be big. It's going to happen. It's going to be out there, and it's going to get better and better and better. I don't think it's going to be too long until I'm in virtual reality or augmented reality with a VR DM generating graphics on the fly. That's my own
I think that's what Wizards want, isn't it? It's what Wizards of the Coast are aiming for, by all accounts.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean ever that it's going to take away from the pastime, the hobby, the skill of being a human DM, GM, keeper, MC. I don't think it does, because the doing of those things is enjoyable for those people who enjoy doing it. And just because something else can do it, it doesn't mean that you don't still enjoy it. It's like the fact that as a DM just now of a 5e game, I know that there are DMs out there making their name with their brilliance in NPC character generation, in the description of sets, in the intricate detail of weaving the story back, and the ability to pull threads and foreshadow amazingly. And I know that there are GMs in Cthulhu that do brilliant things in terms of building suspense, but that doesn't mean that I don't enjoy doing those things. And for me, the journey of doing those things is the important part, as well as playing the game. So in terms of AI being out there and doing these things, it doesn't replace me as a human doing these things. It gives people more options to engage with them. It gives more options to learn about different ways of doing things as well. So
if there really is a DM crisis, as is seemed to be believed by Wizards of the Coast again, then it means that more people might get to at least have a game.
Yeah. And there's going to be a mobile version of this out, so people could sit at the bus stop and wait, or on their commute on the train, and they could be playing this. So yeah, fantastic. It's been really interesting to play through the 3 AI games that have offered the service the AI service of being the games master, the DM. All of them have had strengths, and all of them have had some weaknesses. And if you are interested in any that you've seen and want to give it a shot, I'd recommend getting in and just having a little play just to see what's coming, what's coming, and what's possible.
I mean, I've had a good time with all of them. Despite any mishaps or whatever, or brain farts that the AIs have had, it's been fun, and recommend giving them a go. Why not?
Brilliant. All right then. Well, we will call it a stream at that. Thank you to everybody who has come along, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed the AI tales. I am sure at some point we will be back with more. Who knows? Maybe in a year's time you look back over the 3 we've already looked at and compare how they've changed over the time. Yeah, never know.
Yep.
Thank you very much.